Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 84 on Mr. Bright project. All right. Hello. It's been a while. I've been very busy with work schedule. We had a kind of a blackout in some part of Dubai, and I have been busy and busy. And hopefully I'll get back to normal, and then I'll be able to drop more videos like I used to do before. So in your view is my beautiful house. The ground floor is a 4-bedroom, and the first floor I have a 2-unit 2-bedroom apartment right there. This was designed by Jonathan Tete. Jonathan Tete is an architect. They deal with land. If you need a permit, if you need a surveyor, all of this Jonathan Tete can assist you. So kindly contact Jonathan in case you need any of the services. So in your view right now is my polytank platform. I'm going to have the big polytank underneath, and then 2,000 liters on top here. So I'm going to place a 2,000 liters right here, and this will supply the ground floor, my 4-bedroom house in the ground floor. And then the one underneath will serve as a reservoir. So the water from the borehole comes to the big tank, and then we pump it to the 2,000 liters and also the tiny ones on top of the apartment. In your view is my total expenditure as of today. Okay, so previously we spent 390,609, and in this episode we bought plumbing materials, okay, and a biodigester materials for the biodigesters, okay, and other expenses amounting to 2,000, and then we bought laterite 1,000 Ghana cedis, giving us a total of 406,809 Ghana cedis. There are other miscellaneouses, but then I'll be dropping those ones in the subsequent videos. I didn't pay for labor for the plumbing works, and so that is why my prices are a little bit down. So in your view is my rooftop. You remember that after my roofing, it rained and we had some leakages, and this has nothing to do with the roofing sheet. Okay, it was due to some cracks in the screed that we had. Okay, some places were not exactly slope, so, and then also the pipes were blocked, as my plumber is indicating right now. You can see. So he had to go to the rooftop and do a thorough investigation to find out why is the water not flowing quickly through the gutters. You understand? Why is the water not flowing quickly through the gutters, and the water stays on top of the roof for continuously for some time? And that is why I'm having those leakages. You can see it is completely blocked. And this is due to the different kinds of artisans that my in-law brought, because my main artisans were busy with other works. And these artisans were on top of the roof performing the plastering, and they didn't cover all these gutters. They didn't cover them. And so there were a lot of debris right in there, stones, and everything was stuck in there. So my plumber got angry, completely angry. Yeah, and so we have to take our time and clean the entire top, clean the whole piping system of the gutters. We have to clean everything, put a blower in it, try to remove all of that so that the water can move freely. And also I thought of introducing another gutter, and this is from the roofing sheet company, and I'll be telling you all about that. Here you can see I'm still working on my shops. Okay, yes, we've done a lot of filling with all the broken stones and pillars and other sand in the house. We use them to do the filling, you understand? And then I bought 1 trip of laterite to add on top of it. Are you with me? So I'm making use of anything within the house so that I can minimize costs. You can see that after the borehole drilling, there were a lot of sand. That actually helped me, a lot of sand. So that's where we dug the borehole. Okay, we are still waiting. After 3-4 days after drilling, you would have to wait, and then they will come and do the pump installation. So from my main building to the shop, this is about 10 feet gap I have left here. This is a 10 feet gap, okay, which is appreciable enough so that we can move freely. Even a vehicle can even park there. You understand? That is the polytank. The existing tank I'm going to break down, and I'm still working on that. Are you with me? So in your view is my cousin Jonathan Amwa. He dug my borehole, as you can see, and he's very good, very brilliant guy. They do borehole drilling, water consultancy, iron and manganese removal systems, okay, reverse osmosis, okay, sales and installation of all kinds of pumps. You understand? So contact my cousin. Most people don't know how to do drilling. They will do your borehole drilling, and after a few years it will cave in, and then you have to cough up another money to do another drilling. That is why I keep telling you, position yourself strategically. You understand? Find the right people to do the right thing for you. You understand? Using the right tools, because you don't have to pay for something and then repay for the same thing after 6 months or after a year. That means that you're not going forward. You understand? You have to be paying for a whole lot of stuff that you believe that you've even bought years back, and then you have to be buying them all over again. I don't think that is nice. Okay, so contact my cousin Jonathan Amwa. In your view, all the plumbing materials that we purchased are in, and my plumber is working so hard. So he's identifying all the piping. These are the service line for the water supply. Okay, the ones going to the ground floor and those going to the first floor. And in the first floor, there are 2 apartments separately. So we need to identify each of the lines. And he has a marker by indicating all of them. You understand? He's going to do all of that. The WC's piping work, we're going to do all of that. And that is amounting to 9,700 for all the pipe. And these pipes are all pressure pipes. You understand? Pressure pipes. So I'm fixing all the pipes in the house. All the pipe. These ones are all broken. We have to chisel the wall, put in another pipe to the room, okay, and then do a plastering and make sure everything is fine. Are you with me? So there's a lot going on, and I'm taking everything step by step. If you need a competent plumber, please contact Mr. Frederick Owusu. Okay, a renowned plumber. He's a family member, from my wife. Okay, yes. So we know him very well, and he's really good. He does his work perfectly. You understand? He does his work perfectly. He takes his time and ensure that everything conforms. Okay, here I'm going to have a visitor's toilet right here, and then a laundry in the shops. So I'm going to have 2 shops. There's a kitchen attached to the shop. Okay, there's a visitor's toilet attached to the shop. There's a storeroom and a pump room. Everything was designed by myself. I designed it and I gave it to the architect Jonathan and Mr. Hammond to have a look at it, and then they modify it a little bit for me. You understand? Yes, all these pipe works are going to be laid down properly. Are you with me? Linking the first floor to all of this. My rain gutters, all of them will be linked and then will be directed outside, because I don't want to do any borehole, try to store water in a house. There's going to be a whole lot of mess. So coming back to the rooftop, Mr. Frederick Owusu, my plumber, sent his boys to do a thorough cleaning. You see, they have to do a thorough cleaning, clean the whole rooftop. If you recall that when we did the screed of the rooftop, because of the nature of the sand, there was a little bit of cracks in them. Not a little bit, there were cracks in them. You understand? And which I did show all of you to ensure that when you're getting a sand, make sure you get a good sand so that it doesn't crack along the line. So all these cracks are going to be rectified. Okay, we're going to mix a little bit of cement with waterproof and then put it in areas that we feel there are cracks, and that is what they have done. Are you with me? All those areas that we feel that there's a crack, they're going to chisel it up a little bit, and then put all the cement with the waterproof in all those areas. And once we are done, clean the whole top again, and then we're going to do an oil paint. Yes, we're going to do an oil paint for the entire rooftop, so that once it's an oil paint, the water comes, it doesn't stick, it will just slide and go straight to the gutter. And then also the roofing sheet, I've asked the guy, Mr. Boateng, to bring me rain gutters, so that the amount of water that slides on the roofing sheet does not fall on the gutter on the platform here, but rather it will be connected to a pipe, and that pipe will link directly into the rain gutters all the way to the ground. It will be connected to the sprout. As you can see, there's a gutter down there. You understand? So I'll be sharing all of that with you. What I'm trying to do is to reduce the amount of water that pours on this platform here. So by having a gutter connected to the roofing sheet, I'm reducing the amount of water that pours on the platform in all these areas. You can see there's another screed on top. You understand? Yes. So once I'm done doing all those touches, okay, then I'm gonna paint the entire rooftop with an oil paint from Coral. Okay, yes, Coral paint. They have a good quality rooftop oil paint, and that's what I'm going to do. And then the gutters as well, I'm going to cover them to avoid any trash from entering. Understand? Yes. So as you can see, the rooftop cleaned properly, so that in case it rains, we will not have any stagnant water sitting somewhere. Are you with me? It is very, very important. All these that I'm sharing with you is to serve as a guide, so that you be pre-informed, have an idea as to how to go about yours. And as you can see, my professional plumber is working fervently. You understand? He's making sure that all the pipe do not mix by numbering them, giving them their location, so that in the future, in case you want to troubleshoot, it is easy to do. So all plumbing pipes should be numbered with each location. You understand? This is for ground floor. Ground floor, which area, you need to identify it with a permanent marker. You understand? That's how we do it. And then the service line, the waste line. You understand? And remember, I told you the WC pipe should be separate from the bathroom water waste. And as you can see, there are two pipes running in parallel. You understand? One is the big one and the small one. The small one is for the bathrooms, the wash basin, your piston sink, and all of that. And the big one is for the WC. So it doesn't bring any bad odor to your room. You understand? Sometimes when you give it just one pipe, as most plumbers will do, you realize that after some time you get a bad smell in your room. You understand? But that is when they link the shower pipes to the WC. So when you flush your WC, it goes, and then there is an odor that gives a flashback through the smaller pipe and all the way back to your room. So you should have a separate pipe all the way out. You understand? All the way out. So all the piping works in the house are getting done. And once it is done, I'm going to do a laterite filling of all this, so it's going to cover all of them. You understand? So massively, I'm transforming my house and making sure that from now up to next year, it should be habitable for myself and my wife and my daughter, and we're gonna love it. I can't wait to get home to see all the hard work that I've poured in here. It hasn't been easy. Yes, it hasn't been easy. So hopefully I'm moving forward, okay, and ensuring that the shop is also get ready for my wife. Okay, one will be for myself, I'm going to use it, and then one will be for my wife as well. So this is the shop, and that will be a kitchen attached to the shop. You understand? So lovely people, this is how far I'm coming. I hope you get inspired, okay, motivated to start doing something. Procrastination is a thief of time, okay? Yes, I love you and I want the best for you. In case you need myself, you can always write to me. My name is Bright Antonio, Okay, my email is brightantonio@outlook.com. All right, from me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.